Drake is proving once again that time doesn't heal all wounds, especially when it comes to his feud with Kendrick Lamar. Even after a year of headline-grabbing diss tracks, lawsuits, and intense back-and-forths, it's clear that the Canadian rapper still feels the sting. This became evident during the second night of his headlining performance at the Wireless Festival, where Drake used the stage not only to entertain but also to send a pointed message to his longtime rival. At 38, Drake remains one of the most talked-about figures in hip-hop, and he knows it. 3 nights headlining, 3 different sets, 3 different vibes. Name another artist that can do that and bring him up here and we can clash right now, he challenged the crowd, his voice carrying a mix of bravado and barely hidden frustration. The audience didn't hesitate. Almost instinctively, they erupted into loud, unfiltered chants of F. Kendrick, echoing throughout the festival grounds like a battle cry. Rather than trying to calm the situation, Drake leaned in. Removing his headset so he could hear the chants more clearly, he cracked a smile, and in a moment that seemed both defiant and cathartic, he turned to his longtime friend and security chief Chubbs. "Chubbs, grab me a shot, I'll drink to that," he said, lifting the glass as if to toast the sentiment of the crowd. Then, turning back to his fans, Drake asked, "Y'all thought y'all could knock the boy off for real?" The answer came swiftly and powerfully, a thunderous, unified no from thousands of voices, reaffirming their loyalty. Without missing a beat, Drake launched into his track Nokia, seamlessly channeling the crowd's energy back into the music. But even in this triumphant moment, the shadow of his feud with Kendrick Lamar loomed large, a rivalry that has evolved into something far more complicated than typical rap beef. The conflict between the two titans escalated over the past year, moving from lyrical jabs to legal battles. At the heart of the drama lies Lamar's scathing diss track, Not Like Us, which didn't just question Drake's authenticity but also threatened to redefine his public image. In response, Drake took the fight off the mic and into the courts, filing a defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, accusing them of deliberately promoting Lamar's track to damage his reputation. While some critics dismissed the legal move as an act of desperation, Drake's fans viewed it differently, as proof that their idol wouldn't stand idly by while his name was tarnished. And at the Wireless Festival, that loyalty was on full display. The set itself, titled Drake and the Mandem, was a celebration of collaboration and cultural exchange. Sharing the stage with UK heavyweights like Central Cee, J Hus, and Dave, Drake curated a show that reflected both his versatility and his deep respect for the London music scene. Yet even as he embraced the local talent, the night's most memorable moment was undeniably about Kendrick Lamar. A reminder that Drake's biggest rivalry still fuels some of his most compelling performances. In many ways, this feud has become part of Drake's narrative, a rivalry that transcends diss tracks and lawsuits, tapping into deeper questions about legacy, authenticity, and dominance in the hip-hop world. For Kendrick Lamar, known for his poetic, socially conscious lyrics, the feud seems equally personal, rooted in artistic pride and a desire to challenge one of the genre's most successful figures. What's clear is that, despite the passage of time, the tension between Drake and Lamar isn't fading into the background. Instead, it's evolving, becoming more layered, more public, and, for fans, even more fascinating to watch unfold. As the Wireless Festival crowd showed, fans aren't just passive spectators in this saga. They're participants, choosing sides and adding fuel to the fire. And for Drake, that audience support appears to be both a shield and a sword, a way to deflect criticism while striking back at his rival without needing another diss track. The night ended as it began, with Drake firmly in control, leading the crowd, shaping the narrative, and reminding everyone why, even after all these years, he remains one of music's most compelling and polarizing figures. Whether the feud with Kendrick Lamar ever finds true resolution is uncertain. But for now, it seems Drake has chosen to wear the rivalry as a badge of honor. One shot, one chant, and one sold-out festival at a time.